Hi everyone. A big round of applause for you guys for staying till the very end. My name is Prerit Munjal, and I am co-founder and CTO of Infra One and KubeCloud. I write to 1 million people a week on LinkedIn, and I'm top voice 2024. I like to travel. Okay, so in the past 10 months, I've traveled over 12 countries. So traveling is my hobby. I run a YouTube channel as well with the name Tech with Prerit, and we have the most viewed Kubernetes Hindi series in 2024. Thanks for all the love and all the people who are watching, who will watch the video afterwards. I'm also a speaker at OSS, Cube Days, SREs, CNDs, a lot of CNCF stuff, and GopherCon as well. So not taking a lot of your time. Please scan this QR code, not for feedback. But why should speaker have all the fun? Please scan this. So I will be asking you some question regarding which is your major problem that you're facing in production right now. So just scan this. We have a Slido link as well. Okay, so yeah. So configuration is mine, okay? So I just posted configuration. So what troubles you the most when managing infrastructure? Sai Manoj, okay, there's no need for you to put your name. So you need to tell which.
No, his colleague is saying he's the one that.
Oh, nice one. Uh, okay, security, YAML, okay. Any more infra cost? Uh, any more? Uh, okay. Infra cost is the highest. Lengthy YAML files, image pull cache while using kind in production, self-service versus central management team. Okay, this is a good one. And Sai Manoj is my favorite. Okay, and errors, configuration, ingress. Okay, that's good. I think this talk will cover around 80% of your problem. I'm not selling anything. I'm not vouching for anything. This is a CNCF event, so is the that we are going to use. So, talking about lockdown and sanitizing and quarantining, what does this picture signifies? Old haunting memories of COVID, where you have to just get locked inside your room, you have to sanitize your hands multiple times, and it was good. We all played PUBG, so we all burned a lot of time. Uh, Similarly, so what's the actual problem? Okay, what's the problem with why are we actually sanitizing and quarantining our cloud infrastructure? Aren't we enough Gen AI right now? We have Google Cloud, Gemini, we have a lot of tools in the open source community that are building around no code solution. But no matter what you are doing actually, misconfigurations will always happen. No matter which tool is there, which tool any company is creating, a lot of misconfigurations will happen. Second point is a lot of zombie resources will be there. You don't even recognize that a lot of dead images are there in your cloud infrastructure as of now. I think 1 week back, we cleared around 20 gigs of unused images, okay? And that scales over the time. And then we have under and over allocation of the resources. Then we have some open backdoors, right, through which I think we have a talk as well. I will be sharing the link with you as well. And also cloud is not cheap, okay? I think that is a lame joke. Cloud is not expensive, but cloud is very, very expensive. One single backdoor can cost you $1 million. I will be sharing the link to you as well. We faced a crypto mining attack in January this year, and it costed us near about $1 million. And I will be sharing the link of that as well. So according to a CNCF blog post, 640x% of the time or the problems introduced are like beared by the cost of misconfiguration, okay? So let me zoom it if I can. Okay, I can't zoom it. So to fix a workload misconfiguration in production costs around $16,000. That is very, very huge. So the entire agenda is to shift left, either the configuration part, security part, infra cycle part, everything you have to shift left so that you are not getting billed for $16,000. Similarly, we have another blog post from CNCF that near about 25% of your cloud expenditure goes towards Kubernetes ecosystem. And similarly, you can see a lot of things that 70% is costed because of over provisioning, 45% is for lack of team. Okay, a lot of people are not that matured as the Kubernetes project, and yeah, 43% is technical debt. That has nothing to do with stock. So why? Okay, how many of you know what comes to your mind after seeing this particular image? Ah, nice. So this is a tool named as Popeye. So this is, I don't think this is CNCF sandbox project, but it is recognized on the CNCF landscape page. Okay, so it is highly operational, efficient. It can manage your compliances. It is a kind of linter, but not cube linter. Okay, cube linter is a very small aspect. Cube linter gives you a lot of false positives, but Popeye, we are also using this tool in production, and that's why this talk is about that. And also, you can squeeze a lot of things. You can deal with stateful sets, you can deal with volumes, you can deal with pods, you can deal with a lot of components of Kubernetes using Popeye. And yes, so your next question would be, I'm wrapping it as quickly as I can because I know we have trains, buses to our homes. So is this just another tool from CNCF landscape? Absolutely not. Okay. CNCF landscape has a lot of overlapping tools. A lot of tools provide the same value to the end user, but this tool stood out to me differently. Okay, it is not like kubelinter. It is not like Polaris. It is not like any other static tool. Okay, the best part is that you can integrate this tool with Prometheus. You can integrate this tool with your CI/CD pipelines, and also you can use it in real time and get the cluster score. We will be looking at the technical demo as well. I don't like to talk just about theories, but in live action as well. So this is our story. The slides will be uploaded just after the session on the Shed platform. And yeah, this is on the HashiCorp's YouTube channel, where we actually faced $1 million in cloud bills. If we had integrated Popeye very, very earlier in our journey, then most probably we would have saved at least $10,000. So yeah, let's sanitize. Okay. Okay, it is very difficult with one hand, but I will try. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is our Kubernetes cluster. This is a sample application that I deployed. It is just cloud native tool recommended that you just need to pass your domain, maybe security, and your budget. I know coloring is bad. I'm not a front-end guy. So yes, so actually here it was supposed to be white color. So you can enter your current tool, you can go for what's your head count, and then the setup time available, and it will give you some recommendations. Actually, I can't even see. So it is around $20,000. Team expertise is, yeah, 2 experts and 3 weeks, yeah. Wow. So it will give you some recommendation of the tools. Again, you can pull this image on my Docker Hub account. It's available there. Again, link will be in the slides. So my connection is lost. We have deployed this application with a lot of other applications. The beauty of this tool is with a file known as spinach.yaml. So there you can actually specify a lot of things. Like I talked about score, right? You can integrate that particular score in your CI/CD pipeline. So what does that score looks like? So let's go to spinach.yml. And so you just need to install this particular tool and hit Popeye, and it will be scanning your cluster, your resources, everything. It will take some time. Let me increase the font size. And similarly, you can see our cluster score is 90. So if we have some condition that you need to have a score of 95, 100. Actually, we can define how to score our cluster. Right now, it's not, it's by default, but I will be showing you how to actually customize your score. So here's a file with the name spinach.yml. Let's cut this. Okay. So this is a YAML file, but flavored version of YAML file. You can define allocations of CPU and memory. So in my perspective, this tool works in conjunction with linting and image and validation webhooks that we like. We have Kaiwire now, we have other tools. It works similar to that. So you can define what CPU consumption or memory consumption you want to specify. You can also add exclusion rules. For example, master node shouldn't be counted in this particular scoring pattern. You can exclude that as well. You can exclude a particular namespace as well. And also you can define resource scanning rules. So if you have a couple of pods with a couple of labels, you can add those pods. For example, you want to have different clusters or different nodes with different pods, you can just have score for each part. Okay. And you can have for probes as well, you can have if the images are having the latest tag or not, you can specify that as well. And in the end, there is a scoring section in which you can define your different values. For no endpoints, you can have score of 0, that is the least, and in bad volumes, you can have 2, similar to that. You can find everything on the documentation, not this file, this is our custom production file from one of our clusters, but yes, this is how you can actually define your scoring. And yeah, this is a very good use case where you can just integrate this particular tool with your GitLab, for your cloud build, or any other CI tool. And yeah, this is how you can integrate. Also, we can integrate this cluster score with Prometheus or Grafana or any other thing that you like. Actually, I integrated it, but somehow in the morning it stopped pushing metrics. Okay, so I can't show a demo to you for Prometheus, but yes, it's very easy. We have Claude, we have ChatGPT, you can simply Google it. Okay, and coming back to our slide, because I just have a minute or so. So should you dump all other tools? Actually, not. Okay, and everything comes down to your DevOps philosophy rather than DevOps tools. So it's up to your use case if you want to add a linter or not. If you are good with image validation webhooks, it's good. If you want to have some mutating webhooks, it's good. If you have some kube linter in place, it's good. There's no need to replace your linters with this particular tool. Also, one very bad aspect of this particular tool is that it creates a lot of noise. Let me go back and show you what kind of responses it generated. Okay, so okay. Okay, I just have one hand. So just look at how many things it creates. Okay, okay, it creates a lot of noise. I'm not able to go up because I don't have my mouse. I'm a mouse guy. But again, coming back to our topic, it creates a lot of noise, and you can actually implement some noise reduction things, like you can customize your Popeye command. You can just customize it for pods. You can customize it for deployment services and other stuff. And the next thing is criticality of your business. If money is not a thing in your business, if you are an MNC, then there is obviously no need to add such tools. And just never ever onboard any tool just after a talk, because here I've just mentioned the good things. Okay, the bad thing was that it creates a lot of noise. So never ever onboard a tool just after a talk. Take a deep breath, take some fresh air, and then integrate your tool. And last thing is, one more tool doesn't hurt, right? Yes, it does. So just make sure that you are not adding everything and anything in your tool stack. I know I have overshooted from a time limit, but thanks for listening, and thanks for joining the session.